Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to Thoughtfully Chaotic. Listen, this episode was not really planned at all. Like, it's very random. I just felt like the urge to take my mic and start yapping at it because. Also, please don't mind the mess around me. I sort of got. I did not check how it looks like. I don't want to check how it looks like, and I'm not ashamed of being a messy person. Because you know what? I'm not a messy person. I just have, a system in my brain, and I promise you, I always like organize and clean my space once every 2 weeks, because if I do it like every day or just like twice or like once every week, I just feel so exhausted. And sometimes I won't lie to you, I like to be like to leave in a mess. I don't know what I think it's just super creative for my brain, but I don't like when it just, reach a stage of crusty mess. You know what I mean? But anyways, yes, I'm a messy person and I'm not ashamed about it and I don't care what you think about it. So anyways, I don't know. Why what was I what did I want to talk about even? Oh yes. So I got out this morning, and when I came back I just had a fallout with my mom. So it was not a huge one, to be honest. It was a medium. It was, a light to medium one, but it really angered me. Like I don't slam doors in my against my parents. I don't do this because I don't know. I just think it's super disrespectful, and I mean, I'm not at that age where I can slam doors. Like, it's not serious anymore. But anyways, I just locked myself in my room because I was really really mad, and it was not because now, you know what, I swear to God, I'm super proud of myself because now I can kind of understand from like how my body is feeling the emotion that I'm living right now, and I can like differentiate better between I don't know, like anger, anxiety, tiredness and stuff. Because now, before I thought, you know what, how it does feel when you don't like you're not really familiar to all that stuff, feeling your emotions and being okay with them and journaling and blah 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 blah. You just feel like you're broken, and you should just stop feeling this way because it's not comfortable for your body. And I used to just like, I was a kid, I was just like kind of trying to forget about it, and yeah, and life is cool and stuff. No, it doesn't work like this anymore for me. I need to, whenever I feel something, I need to like either do like EFT tapping or like journaling about, or do something like just get rid of it, because I can't get it, like I can't keep it in my system. And when I've locked myself in my room and I just, started to kind of talk to myself, and like, don't worry, I don't talk to myself out loud, I talk to myself in my brain, but I was like just kind of trying to understand myself and what was happening, and I've started journaling and stuff. And just to tell you what was the whole thing about, so I was just like showing her some picture of mine. Like, it was very random. It was like, oh, that day I was here and we've done, like, we did this and it was cool and stuff. And she started to like make she just started saying like vicious things about how I was looking. And she was like making the differentiation between like when I was putting on makeup and when I was like bare face. And she, like, it's something she'd always do this since I cannot remember, but it really really pissed me off. And the thing is, I really don't care. Like, I'm the type of person, I like my face both ways. And just to give you, a bit of, like, I'm just gonna set the scene. I was not even like full face makeup. I'm talking to people who do understand like makeup and stuff. Like, listen, I had concealer on my face, a bit of blush, and a little tiny bit of bronzer, and maybe some mascara. I don't remember, but basic stuff. And I had my lips because I love to do my lips. I think it's just the most like gorgeous feature in my face. I don't know, but anyways, I just like to do my face. Even like some days I can get out, I mean, my home with like sunscreen and like a beautiful pinky color, like not pinky, like not, just a color that goes really well with my undertone, and just kind of define my lips, and my day goes really well. Like, I feel so confident just because I've done my lips, and I really like it. I just really like it. And she started to make comments like, oh my god, why do you like to put this on your face? Like, can't you see you're just more beautiful when you're natural? Blah 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 blah. Listen, I'm not saying, oh, that's not true. I don't feel like I'm pretty when I'm not putting makeup on, because it's not true. And just to tell you, to give you kind of a degree of how the hell I do not give a fuck. I used to, when I was like in my last year in high school, I do think, well, I don't know how it's called in the UK, I don't know how you call this class in UK's, but I'm sure in the US it's something like, it's senior year. No? No, listen, I was in French school, so, but anyways, we call this terminal. And yeah, I was in my last year, and I had, something going on with my face, and I just like went to like several laser session. And when you go for laser, it was not like for my whole face, it was just for like spots here and there. And when you get out of it, you have to like cover yourself and put a lot of sunscreen. I was like putting sunscreen on my face, and I was like taking holes of sunscreen, and my sunscreen was really like white, like it was really opaque and stuff. So I just take it and put it like where I got like the laser treatment, and it would look crazy, and I would look crazy. Like, I had, I don't know, like I had like some sunscreen here, and here, and people were like, for the first days, people were shocked as hell. Like, some people like thought that I've burned myself, and they'll call me or just come to me and be like, "Are you okay?" No, I'm fine. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. This is like how much I don't care. But when I do put makeup on, it's just because how it makes me feel. Like, I really, I just enjoy the process of it. I don't overthink, oh, will I look pretty? Oh, I think I'm better this way. I just don't, there's not that much, thought process behind it. I just like it. Point blank fucking period. That is it. And I swear to God, I really like my mom. Like, we have kind of a good relationship. Well, we have a, no, we really, no, listen, we really do have a great relationship, but sometimes she's just acting very bitchy, and she has kind of a lot of interiorized misogyny that she will just project on me and my siblings, and we fucking hate that. I'm the older one, so I'm the one, like, I'm putting, words on facts. The youngest, well, anyways, all of them, like, they're still very young, they don't really understand, but we all feel the same. And I think it's really suffocating, because again, there's not that much thought process behind it. I just put makeup on because I like how it feels like. And yes, of course, I look like, maybe I look, prettier to some people, maybe, I don't know. But when I decide, I want to just, I don't know, I want to put blush on. I just want to put fucking blush on. Like, oh my god, there's nothing to overanalyze or think that, oh, you have a lack of confidence, you should like go out. Fuck, I just told you I went to like senior year with like with sunscreen on my face. Like, don't you see how much I don't care? And still, and she's not the only one. It's like, it's interiorized misogyny. And I think, I mean, I see it a lot in my life, but because my mother is my mother, and whatever she thinks about me, it does impact me like crazy. Like, I'm the type of person, I rarely care about people. I don't take it personally. I don't hold grudge against anyone, because I'm kind of really free spirited. Let's put it this way. But when it's her, obviously, I'm a human being. Obviously, it does make me feel something, and it's really like it just pained me so much. Like, I'm like, why do you hate makeup that much? Why do you like? I never dared to tell her this to her face, because I think it's just really brutal and abrupt. But she really has a huge issue, because whenever, like, I remember when we were kids and we'll pass through the makeup section, or we go to like a makeup store, she always, like, she feels like she always had to over explain and be like, no, but makeup is not my thing, I don't like it, I prefer to be natural, and blah blah blah. And you know what, I really truly believe people, like women who says that, like, I truly believe you. But in this precise case, she doesn't just like natural, she hates makeup because it's something linked to femininity, and therefore, like I told you, like she has a bit of internalized misogyny, so she's just gonna kind of project onto that and be like, oh, but you know what, this is really stupid. I'm a very I am, because she's an academics, that makes it really worse, because you also like think that when you take care of yourself, and this is really toxic because I grew up with that and now I'm trying to like get rid of it a little bit, but she always like make us think that, oh, because you like, superficial things and stuff, you can't focus on studying, you can't focus on making like something with your brain, it is too superficial. It's not, it's fucking not, it's not. There's like, oh my god, it's not that deep, it's not that big of a deal, if I like, skincare and makeup and stuff. It doesn't take away from your brain, it doesn't take away from your value as a serious, human being and stuff. You just like it. That is it. Like her thing, for her, she likes bakery. That's honestly, I'll tell you something, that's really funny, because you can, what I can come to her and tell, you know what, your bakery stuff is so stupid because it's linked to femininity and women staying at home and just baking and cooking and cleaning and blah 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 blah. But I don't think that's what this way. Like I don't, I know it makes her feel good and she likes to like explore new recipes and stuff, and I'm really fine with it. And I don't know, well, listen, first I'm gonna tell you something. My mom is a polyglot, but she does not speak English. She doesn't even, understand English at all. So that's why I feel super comfortable talking shit about her on the internet. But anyway, maman, si tu regardes, je te jure, je t'aime. Non mais, je dis pas de la merde, je t'aime de ouf. And we don't live in a country, we've never been in a country where English was the official language or anything. So, she just never cared to learn it, and that is it. But anyways, that's why I feel really free. I love the internet. Anyways, and what was I talking about? Oh yes, I don't like, it's not that big of a deal. And maybe there's women out there that really don't like makeup, but when you don't like makeup and really because it's not your thing, you're not like saying it out loud and announcing it to the whole world and making a whole thing out of it. You don't like it, fine. But if you don't like it because it's truly what you like, how you feel about it, you don't tear other women down because of something that you don't like. And also, me, I'll tell you something, again, I love makeup and I love to like buy fancy makeup just because, well, listen, and for my defense, the only thing that I have to say is that I'm helping economy, so let me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, yeah, so I love to buy like fancy makeup because I think it really looks really satisfying and cool. And I also, I'm not justifying myself, but I don't buy stuff that I know I'm not gonna use, like obvi, but I still like it. And I don't wear it every day. I just, sometimes, I don't feel like I want to wake up or I want to do something, so I put on a bit of makeup and lives gets 10 times better. But I'm not into like heavy makeup. I like to do my eyes sometimes, especially in summer, not in winter, because winter, well, I just don't want to. But anyways, so I'm not a huge fan. But when I see, the girlies having like a huge makeup, even like to go just to buy some silly stuff from the store, like to buy groceries and stuff, I don't allow myself to make a negative comment or anything, because it's not about the makeup. The most important behind the makeup is how you feel like, because those women really like it. It's artful, it's creative for them. And well, if you have nothing positive to say, just shut up. But if you want to be nice and a girl's girl, like, make a compliment because they've put effort into it and they just like it. And it's not even about how it's not even about how it does. What's happening? Nothing. Anyways, it's not about how it looks like. If it's really great, well, okay, if it's great looking, it's better, but it's not about how good looking It is, truly. It's about how it makes you feel, you know. If you're that's why, I just like to compliment random women on the street about their makeup, because it just they change the energy. It's about how you feel, truly. If you like, you put on makeup for whatever reasons, but because at the end you're happy, you're kind of, it makes you feel good about yourself. That's the most important. That is it, truly. There's nothing to overthink about it. Oh no, you're superficial. Oh, you're blah blah blah. But shut up, like shut the fuck up. Like we don't want to hear you. We don't care about your opinion. And it's really hard because we're living in, I don't want to get really philosophical. I promise you I won't. But we live, it's not rocket science. It's not new to anyone. But we live in a very misogynistic world, and where I've heard or read that, but everyone, even women, are by default misogynistic. So you always have to actively unlearn misogyny, and just to kind of, if you have to take something out of this video, please, if you see someone, if I'm women centered, but anyone who does like put on makeup and really enjoy it, don't be shady, don't be just openly mean and tear them down because of what they like. Just let people be, let people breathe. Okay, thank you very much. So this is everything that I had to say. I feel so much free right now, and I was about to study. I have my coffee just right here, and I'm gonna let you, and I'll tell you something. I was procrastinating as crazy. To like start the work that I have for today. But you know what? I don't know, honestly. No, I'm kidding. I want to, but I just don't feel like it. But it doesn't matter. I have to do it anyways. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching this little episode, and see you the next time. Bisous. Bye bye everyone.